Don't move.
What happens when we cross over from this world to the next? For Chris Nielsen, it is no longer a question.
You've died, Chris.
It is the beginning of the greatest adventure he will ever experience. Polygram Films and Interscope Communications, in association with Metafilmics, present What Dreams May Come, an epic adventure starring Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Annabella Sciorra.
I love you, Bug.
I love you too.
Who else would you be marrying in your dreams?
It's a love story that spans this life, the afterlife, and a good life, except it's the other side.
Cut. Okay, great.
The first thing about What Dreams May Come is man dies, and we follow his journey through paradise as he tries to reconnect with his wife.
Albert Lewis? Nice place you got here.
No. Nice place you got here.
I play a guy who tries to get him reacquainted in his new surroundings and to get him away from the reality that he left behind. Look, your brain is meat. It rots and disappears. Did you really think that's all there was to you? Thought is real. Physical is the illusion. Yeah. I can fly.
Roll it.
I'm going to drown.
Can't. You're already dead.
Oh.
Cut.
There's a lot of different things going on. I mean, a love story with this kind of proportion, it's mythological, you know, it's epic, and it's intimate, which is this great combination.
Don't worry, baby. I'm not leaving you alone.
In this film, you create your own paradise, and it's whatever you want it to be. In this case, Chris Nielsen bases his paradise on a gift from his wife, which is a large painting of places where they've been.
We all paint our own surroundings, Chris, but you're the first guy I know to use real paint. It's your world!
Can I make it dive?
You're the painter now!
The main reason I cast Robin Williams is he's kind of an everyman, somebody that everybody can identify with. Robin brings a humanity to everything he does.
I didn't do that.
No, I did.
Can I make elephants fly?
Here we are, two people in the hereafter, one man trying to convince the other man that he's dead and he's got to deal with it.
I need Annie.
That'll change in time.
Time does not exist here. And wherever it went, it's not going to make me need Annie any less.
You never see her.
I'm her soulmate. I can find her.
You don't understand how this works.
It's not about understanding. It's about not giving up.
In his determination to reunite with his soulmate, Chris transcends the boundaries of heaven and hell. Guiding him on his quest is a mystical tracker played by Max von Sydow.
It's the guy who doesn't give up.
When do we leave?
Now, in hell, there's real danger. Losing your mind.
Max is just like a friend. I remember one time Vincent said,
"Now, Max, I want you to do something really kind of crazy."
he said, I liked what I did. If you want me to do it again, I will.
Action.
I'm going with you.
I'm not really giving you a choice. Elevator to hell. Going up.
Dear Diary, And it was only Christy. Always. Only Chris.
I'm still here, babe. I still exist.
It's about the continuing flow of life, and that flow has its own strength and its own power.
It's completely new. The canvas was blank when I was alive.
It's an ancient story in many ways. Versions of it done right through Greek times.
We call it a mystical adventure. It's a story that takes you to the edge of logic and maybe crosses the line a little more and suggests that there is more.
Whether you believe in the afterlife or not, everyone has thought about it, everyone has loved or does love, and wouldn't it be wonderful if that love transcends time, space, and eternity? And in this film, love does that and much more.
What I hope people will feel is not only really moved by what's happening, but that they've been on an extraordinary journey and gone to a place where we've created a world that they haven't conceived of before.
It took more than 20 years to bring the remarkable story of What Dreams May Come to the screen.
What Dreams May Come was a novel written by me, published in 1978. And 20 years later, the subject matter has finally become viable as a film.
Thank you for being someone I was always proud to be with.
The thing that drew me most to the story was that it's so incredibly emotional. It just moved me, deeply moved me. And I think that's what has attracted everybody to this film that wanted to be involved in it.
The film has a very spiritual center, and it's to be respected.
Rolling. Action.
How come I see everyone, Doc? Everybody but...
I'm the one you don't want to see. You don't want to be dead.
The film was difficult for all of the actors.
At least you're willing to see yourself. You're losing your fear.
Fear?
That you disappeared. You didn't. You only died.
It's very intense, and they have to explore things that go really close to who they are.
You taught me the one thing, the only thing I should always remember.
The key thing about casting Annabella with Robin was to find two people that have some chemistry and that you would believe had this special quality of soulmates.
Let's never give up. I adore Robin. I've worked with him before. It's a gift to be doing this movie with Robin.
Hi, Robin. What's that, Chloe? Do you see that one?
We just have a good time, and I just want to make sure that everyone else does too. Part of the drill, I think. You know, you have to check on everybody.
I can handle this.
That'd be great.
Adios, muchacho.
Work with Robin Williams. He's a wonderful performer, from comedy to the dramatic films.
Look at you on the water there.
Hello, somebody. Come on. Walk along.
Dancing on water.
Cuba, you know, Cuba's mean, you know.
He's never been anywhere like this before.
No, neither have you. But I've got a better chance of watching one than two.
No, I'm not leaving him.
Cuba's like Mercury. He just becomes all sorts of different things and kind of throws himself in.
If he never sees her, never says goodbye,
We do it without him. We do it together.
I thought here was something that had been done before in an environment that had never been seen on film before. And I thought that was amazing.
When you say you're going to create heaven or you're going to create hell, on film, it's a big challenge. And we're trying to kind of blow out all the walls and do something very different.
The filmmaker's vision of the afterlife was created through the extraordinary efforts of hundreds of digital, technical, and traditional artists who present a heaven and hell unlike any we have seen before.
Every soul has another side. Every soul has his own heaven and hell. And we try to show all that.
There's a lot of disquieting images that kind of stick with you afterwards.
Cat, can you tilt down? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, great.
Bodies, lumps of flesh, mounds of people in agony.
This must be the place.
Oh, sorry.
We had a particular scene where Robin walks across a sea of faces, and I didn't know how to realize it. How does Robin walk in between them without treading on someone's face? So we did this incredible thing of having rubber masks, and then between each, say, fourth rubber mask was a hole, and there's a real person coming out of the hole.
Welcome, welcome, son.
The scope of it is, I mean, is, you know, especially when you're shooting these giant shots in hell. But heaven too. We started off shooting in Montana, which was gorgeous, but intense.
Roll it. Bring over.
We did film a lot of it in Glacier Park in quite inaccessible locations. We transported a 2.5-ton concrete and steel tree and took it to the top of the mountain.
It's beyond the set. It's like a place of just such power. When you're leaning out over a cliff and a Blackfoot Indian came up and said, "You have felt the wind now, have you not?" Yes, and everything is much smaller.
One unique aspect of the film is its creation of Chris Nielsen's painted world, his own personal paradise.
As the producers of the film, we kind of set up the easel and provided the brushes, and it's up to Vincent to apply the paint.
In order to make the painted world a reality, the main thing we knew we had to solve was we had to somehow attach paint strokes to every moving and non-moving feature in a shot.
We tried to create, through computer programming, for 1.5 years, a visceral, wet oil painting that he arrives in.
We had the problem of how do you take a painting that actually works as a still and then move the camera through it and keep it choreographed so that the viewer actually still feels that they're inside of a painting, not just a world that's made out of paint.
So we developed a program, and it involved LiDAR, which is a combination of laser and radar, and it produces a whole three-dimensional map of that landscape, which you can dive in and out of with your camera once you have it on the computer.
What we do is take cinematography and turn it into a painting experience.
This is what Robin actually calls a virtual Van Gogh, but we call it motion paint. I shot him for real, which is really unusual to be able to do that. And then we attached each paint stroke to the water and found a way to track it in a three-dimensional way. Here you see how the paint sticks to him, and that's all added afterwards.
The developments in special effects and technology has given rise to the opportunity to make a film like this, where physically it would have been impossible.
We created a world which was much more colorful and much more unique than I thought it was originally going to be.
This film goes into areas that no film has ever even started to consider, and we spend almost the entire film there.
Every visual effect in that film is there to serve the love story.
If this movie works, it works because of this kind of intimate humanity that kind of permeates it. But it's also, if it works from the human connection of the things that people say, that's my life, or that I recognize that I have that love, or I don't have that love, or I miss that love.
Ironic, huh? I hope people take away hope. I hope they take away encouragement. I hope they take away a feeling that death isn't an ending. It could be a beginning.
I'm still here, babe. I still exist.
Rolling. Action. great.